is, it is dangerous just to put fire anywhere because it might catch grass, trees, and then the fire might escalate that you cannot control. And if it happens that there are damages due to the fire outbreak, then the one who put on the fire is responsible to pay all the damages, whether it is millions or thousands. You are going to pay the liability. If it was your leader, it means your leader and your club and your church. In this case, your church will be responsible to pay all the damages if the fire will cause. So, because of that, it is very important to know that you are not supposed to light fire just anyhow. All right? And we have to get guidelines. Like your leaders, they came here, they asked, is it allowed to put fire here? And perhaps, did they say yes? Can you light the fire here? Where is Master? Where is Master? Because we want to know, are we allowed to put a campfire here? Are we allowed to put a campfire here? Yes. Where? All right. So he inquired, and they have told him to say we can put a campfire here, and they have a place where we are going to put a campfire. In other places, they might refuse you because of the dangers. And the dangers comes because of conditions. Maybe it's too dry, or maybe it's too windy. So you know what happens when you put fire here, and then there's too much wind, the wind will blow off the fire, and then it will catch up into other trees and stuff. And then before you know it, you are in trouble. Okay. So when you are at the campfire and you decided that you are going to sleep, do not leave the fire unattended. Make sure that you put your fire off. And how do you put the fire off? You use the water, you take a bucket of water, you throw on the coal until it is completely dead. And for you to make sure that it's dead, you have to put your hand into. Yes, you have to touch it. If you cannot touch it, it means that fire is still alive. It can still wake up. That is a problem. You must make sure that that fire is extinguished completely, that you can put your hand in there and then you don't get burned. That's, you're going to be sure that the fire is off. Right? Then you talked about baboons. Okay. So we have to locate the fireplace, and then we cannot just put a fire anywhere. You can't put a fire under the tree. You cannot put fire where there's grass. You cannot put fire where there's explosives like gas or paraffin or petrol. You cannot put fire close to there. So when you are putting fire where there's no fireplace, you have to cut the ground and make your own fireplace. If there's grass, green grass, you cut whether it is a square or round. You take off the soil, you take off the grass, put it somewhere, but you put it in the water so that it doesn't die while you're camping. And when you're done, then you put back the soil and you cover it so that you preserve what you don't damage the soil. We preserve the creation, right? So you make sure that you use it sparingly. Okay. Most of you came with food. Where are you keeping your food? In the containers. Do you know whether your food needs to be cooled or it needs to be heated? Right? So when you bring food, there are certain foods which you have to keep them warm and make sure that they have been kept warm. And there are certain foods which has to be kept cold. Make sure that they have been kept under 4 degrees Celsius, because higher than that, they are going to start rotting. And then you're going to have a tummy bug. Friday tinaja kunobwino, Saturday titachoka kuchali chip after program ya afternoon. Ali yese pa kampu anatsikula mwini. Ndi atsogolera omwe. So atsogoleri kuna kuti adzidziwa kuti